Welcome to a Tuesday edition of Autoweek TV. Stick around and in a couple of minutes you can watch one of West Coast editor Mark Vaughn's dreams come true. He drives a Bugatti Veyron. But first, let's check in with the car world. Chevy is launching the celebration of its 100th anniversary this week. It kicked things off on Monday with a couple bits of news. First, there will be a convertible version of the Big Bang Camaro ZL1. We'll get to see it next month at the Los Angeles Auto Show, and it goes on sale about a year from now. It rolls with the same 580 horsepower supercharged V8 as the ZL1 Coupe, as well as a whole suite of traction aids to help keep it going where you point it. Second, the redesigned Colorado pickup will be sold in the United States. We've seen the new Colorado in concept and production, guys, but only for foreign markets until now. The truck was developed by GM's operations in Brazil. The new Colorado will likely go on sale in about a year. GM isn't saying if there will be a new Canyon for the GMC brand. If you're a fan of BMWs, mark your calendar for Friday. That's when the German automaker will take the wraps off the redesigned 3 Series. This will be the 6th generation of the 3 Series. We expect it will pick up on the styling cues from the 5 Series sedan. Join us Friday morning at Autoweek.com for all the details. The future is growing dim for Saab. Reports from Europe say the Swedish courts may declare Saab bankrupt as soon as today because the company is out of cash. Saab has been waiting for money from 2 Chinese companies to get production restarted. But news reports in Europe say the Chinese government may not okay the deal because it doesn't require Saab to give up rights to any new technology. Without some cash, Saab is out of gas. Okay, let's get to that Bugatti Veyron drive. Mark Vaughn climbs into the driver's seat.
Everything you've heard is true. It is the greatest car ever made, and with looming emissions and mileage requirements threatening to take away fun cars worldwide forever, it could be the greatest car that ever will be made. Just seeing a Bugatti Veyron is cause for excitement, but driving one by some fluke of names on a list and some gross exaggeration of the term VIP, I was going to drive a Veyron. My chaperone on our drive would be former race car driver and current professional Veyron sitter Pierre-Henri Raffanel. Raffanel had driven in the Monaco Grand Prix years ago and had recently set the world record for a production car in a Veyron Supersport at 268 miles per hour. After getting the rundown on the magnificence of the Veyron, and after riding along for a bit with Raffanel, it was my turn to drive. Here we must switch to press shots of the car since no chase car with our own videographer in it could possibly keep up. So here is a Veyron Grand Sport very much like the one I drove, and believe me, brother, it was something fine. Tromp on the gas and with 1,001 horsepower it launched. 0 to 62 miles per hour takes 2.7 seconds, and 0 to 124 miles per hour just 7.3. The Veyron handled superbly, if just barely a bit over-assisted in every department. The balance and grip I was able to discern on what remained of the twisting road I was on was encouraging. It surely would have been more so with a couple more laps of a racetrack. But on a flat, straight road, when there was no one in front and no side roads adjoining, I punched it a few times. Pause, whoosh, zoom! Power built progressively. Braking was linear. Visibility was fine, at least in front. I don't recall ever looking out back. What would be the point of that? It was comfortable, it was ergonomically sound, all the controls were balanced against each other, steering effort, braking, throttle, everything worked well together like some kind of nuclear-powered Lotus Elise. All too soon it was over, and I would have to get into a car that didn't cost $2 million. Of course, there are complaints. Other supercars that cost a fraction as much do almost everything the Bugatti can do. Almost. And the looks of the Bugatti are probably too rounded. The Aventador is 1/5 the price and looks stunning. Almost every other supercar looks better. Still, despite its costs and roundness, it's better, and always will be. Goodbye, Bugatti.
Thanks, Mark. The fall colors up north and the warm weather elsewhere make this a perfect time for a road trip. That's exactly what Road Test editor Natalie Neff is doing right now. You can follow Natalie's excellent adventure and keep up with her tweets and video posts at autoweek.com/Natalie. You can even send her suggestions on where to stop and what to see. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, enjoy the drive.
Thanks for watching today's edition of Autoweek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on Autoweek.com, in Autoweek magazine, and in Autoweek's iPad edition.